Hello, chat. It is I again. I'm alive. Alright. Alright. Let's get this going then. Go. Wahoo! I'm gonna be ending the stream a bit earlier today because I have to get up early and I'm a bit tired. Alright. We have to prioritize getting the tracker out because we're being hunted by a bad guy who's even worse than Ethan. Phone, can you shut up? I also need money. Need to do some more exploring, I think. Oh no, there's Fang. Here's Fang, my boy, Fang! You're alive! Oh, enough of the bots! Enough of the bots, please! Alright, Alright. When you enter the service dock, Bank is already set up, crouched among stacks of equipment. He is leaning over a terminal, bathed in a blue glow. He looks totally at home. Slipper, what do you think? Turns out not everyone have an age set against me. A couple of my old systems pals managed to ship me some of my old gear. He gestures at the pile of blinking hardware. Nice kit. Fang does a mock bow. Any updates? Fang beckons you over. He has a set of scans of the wastes on his terminal, with heat maps of activity overlaid. A chunk of the dirty rim is blotched with bright red and orange marks. Does this look like wasteland to you? Fang shakes his head. There's hundreds of convoy machines out there, all lined up in concealed hangars, and a whole underground facility to support them. Harding has got a crew out there putting them together. They must have shipped them in piece by piece to the shipyard, ready for assembly there. Why? They're planning something. No one needs hundreds of heavy-duty reclamation drones to run this kind of operation. Maybe Harding masks his whole thing as an effort to clean up the waste. But there's no way this is about pulling the scrap of the eye. Fang looks worried. And why is Conway in the mix? I bet no one in Haven Age knows another corporation is set up on the station. They aren't stupid either. These scans are the best info I can get. The wastes are cut off from the ice cloud of networks, and the Greenway is a total dark zone. No data can come in or out. I can try. No use. You need to enter the cloud, and there's no cloud to speak of. He turns and winks. That's why I'm gonna pay them a visit. Ow. You forget. Haven Age come in and out of their old cycle. I should be able to get in. As long as no one I know sees me, he grimaces playfully. But I need you on the outside to help disable security systems, and can be a pathway through. There's no cloud access, but if I can't get inside, I can upload nodes in their network and we can work in tandem. It's a massive facility, buried deep down there. Miles of corridor and ventways wrapped around cargo bays and hangars, so it'll take more than a few cycles to walk through it. But as long as you can keep them off my back, I know I can reap what we need out there. He pulls a handful of whippoorwills from his pocket and hands them to you. These are the last of my little helpers I managed to salvage. Make them count. Modify them slightly. This time it'll feed their data threads back into the system that they are tunneling to, creating a nasty little feedback loop. We run it just like we did with the agents. Hack the nodes I ping to locate the ports for the security system, then slot the worms in the systems and let them go to town. He points to a fuzzy silhouette of the buried facility on the terminal. Here's the entryway. This is where you can get access and slot the first worm. That'll fire the perimeter systems and get me past the first cordon. What I need from you is to keep your eyes on the facility after you kick things off. See me pop a secure system? A server bank? You need to break in and slot a Ripper to disable it as soon as you can. I can't. Ben gives you a hard look. You miss a system, you wait too long, they're gonna find me. Simple as that. Oh shit. He claps you on the shoulder. I need you focused on this one, so I'm going to let you fire the starting gun. I won't go until you slot the first worm. Shit. I'll leave a tracker running on the terminal here, so come back if you want to see my progress. He affectionately pats the top of the screen. Got it. Don't worry, you can run rings around their protocols, I've seen it. Ben gets up. It's all in place. You just need to make your own preparation to slot that worm. He stretches. Just don't wait too long. I'm getting bored of all this sneaking around. Once I'm inside, I'll get the proof we need to end this whole thing, no matter what. He crouches to check the terminal. We can't take longer than 6 seconds on this thing. Remember that. Oh shit. Oh, my time limit. He stands up. Oh, and one last thing. He lowers his voice. If I get caught, or you can reach me, we run out of time. There's one thing I need you to do. What? Take whatever I have managed to pull at this point and all that data and install that stuff straight into the relay I've set up there. He points to a pile of servers and terminals hooked into the dock with cables as thick as your arm. I repurpose the dock SOS broadcast system to beam up whatever you put it in. Anyone with a terminal, a slate or server on the eye will see it. That means Heaven Age, yet again, the hub, everyone. No matter what, Harding isn't sneaking away this time, he grins. I got a bit more to do here, but the moment you slot that first move, I'll make my move. He gives a parting smile and turns back to the terminal. The nerves hit you as you make your way out of the service dock. Prepare yourself. Oh no. Oh, this is not gonna be great. I need to sip you water. As you slot the worm, a thread jumps out of the facility. It unspools in front of you, releasing its data like ink in water. Sleeper! Tang's voice crackles through. Moving in! Nodes, then ports. A word of interference. Slot the worms. Timer starts now. Stay safe. The threat dissipates. You are on your own now. Ah, shit. Have it. Okay, I need one more, I think. Which ones do I need? 5 or 6? 4 or or a 6. 5 or a 3. Right, I need to go sleep now. Yeah, I'm starving. I know, but I gotta crack the security. Gotta hack, and I gotta piss. Oh God, the water is too much. I got a 6. Six, 5. Six or 5. No, 5 or 3. I don't have a 3. I have a 6. Okay, there's one left. Got a 3. Perfect. I gotta go to the bathroom, man. Fuck! Give me a moment. A thread from the facility cuts through the cloud like a hairline crack of light. That's it! The final layer of security broken. Somewhere, buried in the depths of the station, Feng is in control. He's slicing into the camera control circuits and popping out the result. The thread flickers and unravels into an image, a scene. Two figures in a room, one sat, the other pacing. Pacing figure resolves into Hardin, the unmistakable superior posture, the shock of grey hair. The second figure's features don't seem to resolve. They're vague, unformed. Are we the data, perhaps? Look closer. Then you see it. The figure is a proxy. Perhaps you should have expected it from Conway, a corporation whose very existence is owed to automation. The proxy is a machine, designed to be piloted by remote connection, someone elsewhere in the system puppeteering it with the own body, speaking so it may speak. The proxy sits impassively on the Conway executive that is piloting them does, from the distant safety of some ship or orbital colony, perhaps. We can move forward, there's no doubt, Harding is saying. The reclamation teams are almost ready, and after that I will make the declaration. Nothing has to change. The proxy leans forward, its movement stilted, uneven, as if its body was being refracted through water. But things must change, Hardin. We need further assurances. I have been informed of a breach in one of the closed networks in the low end. You have been careless. Harding waves the accusation away. We have been stretched. A breach was detected, yes, but no data of value was lost. Oh. Our board is concerned, Hardin. A drop in our value would be unwelcome at this time. The proxy leans back, its posture dominant. If the reclamation of the A1 is contested when we could be drawn into a compromised legal condition. Harding approaches the proxy. Oh, I'm sorry guys, I'm very sleepy. I need to go up to bed sooner too, because I have to leave. My house early because my future apartment is getting its internet installed. Harding approaches the proxy. There will be no contest. Not from Solheim, who cannot muster defense. Not from Heaven Age, who will fall into the line below me. He crouches in front of the seated figure, eye to eye. And the people of the station? Refugees, gangs, spacers, all either opportunists or degenerates. Heaven Age is no longer strong, no longer united. No one here believes in Erlin's vision. No one has the strength to enact it. I sat across from him at the negotiating table. He was forceful, eager, weakened by his ideological conviction perhaps, but a great man nonetheless. This place no longer deserves to bear his name. The eye is crippled. It cannot survive. It is a ruin filled with sweaters and outlaws. It will be lucky if it still spins in 100 cycles. Harding stands. You will move forward. Oh god. Jesus. You will move forward with the reclamation, because otherwise you will lose your advantage in the system. Without your advantage, you will lose claims on the remaining palladium. Without the palladium in your factories, they will go dark. He pauses. Do I need to continue? One moment, comes a response from the proxy, and its head drops to its chest. Harding sits back and paces once more, awaiting the discussion taking place elsewhere in the system. We watch Harding as he paces, as he considers his future. What goes on within a mind like that? In the mind of a man who would burn all those around him for a path to some imagined golden end? The proxy lifts its head. We are happy to proceed. We will legally claim the station formerly known as Solheim A1 as salvage within 6 cycles. Oh shit. Our nature is to assist with the transport of the illegal residents to Conway housing and labor facilities. The proxy judders to its feet. Conway will also claim 70% of the raw output of the reclamation process after losses have been accounted for. Harding nods. I accept. The proxy reaches out to shake his hand like a marionette, and then the recording loops. You watch it play out a second time, gripped by a horrified fascination. There is a bluntness to the conversation to explain disregard for humans as anything other than objects. Things to be moved, to be used, to be fed into structures, crushed, and lost as accounted for in the cells of the tables, the margins of ledgers. You realize now that you are no different than anyone else in the station in the eyes of the people in that room, and those like them. Each body here can be recast as a piece of property, a tool, an expense, an acceptable loss. In one moment they can be named a citizen, celebrated, protected. In another, the very idea of citizenship can be used against them. That is what it means to live in proximity of a system like this. No longer. Not while the eye spins. Get at the recording, tie it into a polygon of purest light. Then you drift down into the service dock like a falling leaf, and find the relay. It only takes a second to place that polygon of data, that recording, into the relay system thing prepared. And then you watch as it bursts out. A web of threads, heading out into the black, to every network device on the eye. Let them see what power makes of a man. Also, hi Cat, how are you doing? How are you, Cat? Alright, upgrade. What should I upgrade next? Again, with the bots, Why is this happening to me? I swear to God. I just want people, like actual human beings, to follow. For the love of God, Twitch! Get rid of the bots! If it's too soon to take my normal pills. Did you fall asleep, Cat? Is that what happened? Alright, I only have 3 dice. Mushrooms! running into it. Yet. In a compressor. And I'm gonna take my normal pills. I'm gonna need that money. Need some money. Alright, casters. I need 5. 2 or 3. Two or three again. I'm gonna have to get Ethan to protect me, so I'm gonna sleep then. Oh. Alright. Oh. Fang grins at you as the bay door slides open. Above, in the rest of the building, people are busy, frightened. They speak in hushed tones, and organize endless meetings after endless meeting. How they each have avoided a full-blown crisis for now, but change is coming. Fang is in good spirits, and bottles you inside before you even have the chance to greet him. That was the slickest operation this station has seen! He hugs you firmly. You made my job easy. He shakes you by the shoulders. I'm so proud! And, he smiles, I got to watch through the cameras as the Heaven Age security that were in on assault at this station. Ugh, I can't read. Fang smiled. One of them straight up just whacked Harding with their pistols. It was beautiful! What are you going to do with them? I'm not sure anyone knows, but he's cooperating in dismantling this operation and scaring off Conway. Maybe they'll exile him when they're done, or hand him over to some core authority. Fang shrugs. No, I know he won't be an issue. I'm going to be focusing on systems for a bit. He shakes his head. Seeing as that's actually my job. He pointed to the ceiling. The people upstairs weren't so happy though. They've been fielding questions about the state of the eye right and left since the recording got out. People are scared. Not surprised. Yeah, this whole thing hasn't won me many fans in administration, but I think in the end they agree that outing Harding was worth it. Whatever the methods. He touches a stack of hardware. The eye is old, and it was never meant to run like this. The master control points at Erling and Heaven Age installed, they keep it spinning from the rim. That isn't ideal. But, if you're asking me if the eye will stop spinning next cycle, no, he smiles. And me and a ton of other skilled people will be working to stop it happening the cycle after that. Harding's problem was that he didn't believe in people. He believed in systems, and their ability to shape the world around them. Fang squeezes your shoulder. But as far as I'm concerned, people should be the ones running the systems, not the other way around. Anyway, Fang raps on the side of his terminal. I know you didn't come down here for a lecture. My tracker. I haven't forgotten. He produces a thumbnail drive. I managed to finish that code solution I showed you. Modify Ripper Worm, one made to deactivate that tracker of yours. Yay! But in the time since I got back, I added something extra. That tracker of yours doesn't just show SNR where you are, it transmits data about the state of your body, your current condition. My worm won't just deactivate it, it'll edit that data to tell SNR your body is irreparably damaged. DNR do not retrieve, he grins slightly. Pretty smart, right? Thank you. You slowly already. You take the drive and hold it in your hand. Then you close your eyes and open up your access ports. Take down your defenses. The worm immediately enters your closed network. It whisks through it, taking things with it as it goes. The moment they are gone, you forget they were ever there. They just blink out of existence. A second later, it is done. You open your eyes. How do you feel? Asks Fang. A little nervously. Free. Fang smiles widely. Well, you're free, sleeper. He claps you on the shoulder. Fang lets the word free hang in the air a little before he continues. Seems like it might be finally time for a celebration. Fang wraps his arm around you. Jaina still owes you those drinks. He laughs, and you join him, and later when you leave, you feel deeply thankful for having such a friend. As you walk away from the building, you look up at the white curve of the eye, up at the hub and the other rim beyond it. The whole thing twinkles with light, and it seems impossible to see it as anything other than breathtakingly beautiful. It feels, in that moment, like something eternal. It doesn't mean it can, or even should, last forever, that it will never change, fade or decay. It simply means that in this moment, this place has a future, and it is one that you know, deeply and truly, is worth protecting. Let's fucking go! Jeans? I'm so sleepy. The compressor is almost empty when you enter. A couple of scattered patrons in the booths and a lone bartender. The bartender recognizes you immediately when you arrive and nods, and you return the greeting. You know already that you won't find Ethan here, but you had to be sure. Your tracker reporting you dead, he wouldn't have stuck around. You look at the empty stool, his empty stool, and you smile. You can imagine him on it when his slate chirps, letting him know that the target was tracking is dead. You can imagine the screaming and the swearing too. Is that all you were to Ethan? Another target? Or was there something else going on? Seems like a foolish question to ask now, when he has fled the station, but it bothers you anyway. You take one last look and walk out. You doubt you will ever come back to this place or the memories it holds. You walk back into the lights of the bright market and allow yourself a smile. So, this is what Feng meant when he said you were free. Get used to it. Hell yeah! We have another point? No, we do not. Any other scenes? Nothing, okay. Perfect! We did some good progress. We're not being tracked anymore. Cracking my knuckles. Alright, I need Heaven Age stuff. I also need Yadagan. Maybe the sleeper were the friends we made along the way. Oh god. I need to fucking snork. As you turn away from the terminal, the final cache of Yatagan and that uploaded, the air crackles with white noise. Sleeper? Sabine's voice, weaker than before, comes through the haze. Sabine? A sigh of relief comes through the layers of noise. The call must be coming from somewhere in the station. This has to be short. I know we yet again are monitoring me. Their voice is hushed, distant. Try to focus on it. The data you've been bringing in from yet again agents. There's something in it I don't understand. A shrill howl rattles through the signal. This data is gleaned from their implants, records of integration with their nervous systems, performance analysis, error rates, usage data. I installed many of these implants and I didn't enable any of this functionality. Their voice dips under the level of the noise, like a swimmer slipping beneath the water. You listen to the waves for a few seconds before Sabine's reemerges. It has to be somehow baked into the weatherware interface. And that's not all. The systems compiling this data are connected to some kind of transmission protocol. It's being broadcast. Why? Every Yatagan enforcer is equipped with black market implants. Retinal enhancements, adrenaline boosters, pain suppressors. These implants are gathering data on themselves, on the enforcers' bodies, on their performance. Why? I can't tell. But I can promise you these foot soldiers have no idea this is going on. Ah, God! Stop it with the bots! The background tone switches, dropping into a grainy rumble. If they knew, I don't imagine they would be half of the situation. Yet again could have a mutiny on their hands. You lean towards the terminal, trying to listen to Sabine's faint voice. I need a few cycles to put this all together, but this might be the information I need to pressure Yannick into raising my debt. Stay silent. Suddenly, a banging echoes through the call. Sabine's voice is suddenly whispered, panicked. I have to go. Come back in 4 cycles. Then the sharp cover disconnect, and silence fills the apartment. You step back from the terminal. What does Yatagan have to gain from monitoring its own members? You try to recall what you know about the gang, but you have little to go on. You think of Toshiro, Sabine's minder, his mirror teardrop implant set below hard eyes. What data could they be gathering? And more importantly, what is sending it? You reflexively rub your forehead, trying to think. Do you really trust Sabine? How did they come to be Yatagan's daughter in the first place? You think of their kindness, their care, but also the glazed look of recognition that they gave you when they first met you. That look stays in your mind as you slip back out of the apartment, glancing around you as you close it up and drift into the corridors of the station, unable to shake the unpleasant sensation of being observed. Ah, the hunter. Oof, 300 for a shipment. Boy. That's another fucker. A glint, like a light traveling along the edge of a wave, fills your eyes. Then, the blade follows, a long head with two dead sockets, slipping towards you in silence. You freeze, hoping it will pass you by, hoping that it will not simply slice you like air. The blade ahead nears, slides past you, almost. It nicks you, grazes you. You're desperate to cry out, to call out. But you hold your silence and simply watch the blind eyes of the killer glide past, empty of all thought. Then the blade winks into the dark and you are alone again. Now you cry out. Jesus Christ. From the walkway, the surreal horizon looks impossibly vast. A landscape of plating and frames. All along her flanks torches flicker, drones maneuver, arc lights glint. The sense of scale, of industry, is both stunning and strangely unsettling. It's quite beautiful, I think. Turn to see a figure a long way down walkway, leaning at the railing. He is thin, ragged. His work gear poorly fitting and loose. Torches of the surreal horizon flicker in his eyes as he turns to you. Lem. He leans back from the rail, revealing a child standing beside him, staring out at the ship. And this is Mina, he adds with a smile. Hi, Lem. Hi, he replies plainly. Then shifts a little closer down the rail. Mina stares and tucks herself behind Lem, who dutifully picks her up. Hi, what happened to you? Did you get got? Did you get got? Oh. You got got by the internet. Oh, by the way, Kat, I don't know if you noticed, but you know, your drawing that you did yesterday with me assigning you a persona? Marike liked it. He liked your doodle. Hold on, let me read something first. But yeah, your doodle was appreciated. All right. Ah. I'm so sick of all these bots following me. Can someone promote my channel to some friends or family? I don't fucking care. I want actual human beings to follow me. Mina looks out from Lem's chest, a dark brown eye twinkling among the rough material. You working on her then? Lem asks eagerly, gesturing to the last ship. Or just admiring? He shifts Mina's weight on his other arm. Neither. Well, he looks thoughtfully at you. You should consider it. Isn't that right, Mina? He jostles her a little. Aww. She's Mina's and my ticket out of this place. Our escape vector, so to speak. Yep. You haven't heard? Anyone who takes a half-an-age contract on the Serial Horizon will be entered into a draw for the transit support crew. He smiles. We won't get to sleep the journey through, but a couple of decades of service will be nothing for me and Mina if it means handful or new word. He winks. Decades? It's a long trip. He straightens up, stretching his back. As a colony ship, friend. The Celis Foundation is sending thousands of people to set a new system well outside the reach of the school worlds. We're a totally independent colony, no surrogacy, no corporations. Celis Foundation? You're a half-an-aged client, yeah. Some wealthy project from the core systems. Interest in dependency and self-sufficiency and all that. They hired a whole shipyard out. Fabricate and everything. He strokes Mina's hair. Someone else's dreams, I suppose, but doesn't mean people like me and Mina can tag along. Mia responds by pushing his hand away. Daddy! He whispers. Food! Pulling an exaggerated grumpy face. She glances furtively at you and she plays with a set of dog tags that hang from Lem's neck. He's so cute. I'm just chatting a little, Minnie. Give Daddy a sec. He turns back to you and you suddenly notice how tired he looks. I'm not only haven't aged through yet, but I'll work my way in. You can do it too, friend. We have to stick together. He smiles a little shakily, and you wonder how long he's been working to break into the official shipyard crew. I'm working on it. He looks out at the Serial Horizon, as if trying to pull energy from those flickering torches, or the vast hull. We gotta hold out, okay? You aren't quite sure if he's talking to you. That's how it works. While he stares out, Mina catches her eye curiously. You agree, Mina? She straightens up and meets your eye. Daddy loves me! She says it servantly, daring you to question her. Lem smiles and lifts Mina. That's it. We hold on. He smiles sheepishly at you. We're just a couple of softy, isn't that right, Mina? He sets her down, standing by his side, and she clings to his leg. Gotta go fit this one. He pats her back. Maybe see you on a shift, huh? He turns, and they walk down the walkway, away from the shipyard. You see them talking, and then for a moment later, Mina turns around and stops. See you, robot! Her shout echoes down the walkway, and she flashes you a parting smile before running to catch up with Lem. Aww! You watch them a little before you turn back to the impossible scale of the Serial Horizon. A ticket out. Oh, you're cute. The fucking bots. Please, I want actual people to follow me. Is that too much to ask? Why is there a bot epidemic lately? There's so many of these fuckers since last week. Please. That's 4 of them already now. Be gone. Just like TF2, yeah. Crab pasta? Crab pasta? What do you mean crab pasta? Can I have some? It looks delicious. Alright, what should I do next? I wanna get some money. Or, let's see, can I find a have an age agent somewhere? Get a gun. have a free, fuck. I thank you for the food. Delicious. Hold on, let me see. What's in the shipyard again? So that's another way to make money, or... I need to make money. I need to get myself the normal pills. White sauce. Oh, Alfredo sauce with shredded crab meat? Fuck. I don't think I ever had Alfredo, but it sounds delicious. Alright, I'm gonna go gambling because I'm fucking good at it. My money! I see. Oh no, gacha, please get out, sweet child. You do not want to have a gacha addiction. Get out! Get out while you still can! Free yourself! Free yourself from the gacha evil! Do not waste your money on PNGs, please. Just look up the PNGs on Google. All right. I need have an age. God damn it! I keep not having a free. Damn it! Give you good fucking money, actually. Try that. Ah. was young, I was addicted to Cookie Run, a mobile game. Oh my god, the cunty cookie game? Yeah, I've seen people draw these cookies like fucking Bishonen. It's insane. What the fuck is happening in Cookie Run? There's some insane shit happening in the lore, I heard. There's a Columbo cookie too. A cunty cookie? Yeah, listen, I've seen some of those cookies. They look like they're serving looks. What do you mean? Yeah, Almond, like, people are thirsty for him. They call him a DILF. Calling him a DILF. And you got censored for saying DILF. People wanna stick their dick in cookies. They're gonna have their dick covered in fucking crumbs. You know, fuck the cookies. Do not... Do not shove a cookie up your... Hey! Oh! Oh! What the fuck are you doing? Away from me! Fuck! Help me, guys! Fuck! You got me. You almost got me. I'm alive. They're gone. Their sister came for them for talking about cunty cookies. Alright. Four cycles, Sabine said. And here you are, right on time, with no sign of them. You wait a while in the apartment, the dread descending as the cycle spins onward. They should be here. You try to settle down, to wait. You sit on the bunk and stare out the tiny room. Where the hell are they? Pace back and forth around the apartment, the rumbling of the station suddenly so present and loud. You go to the door and open it into an empty corridor. Close it again. Check and double the terminal for messages or recording. Nothing. Just a pale glow, the silence. A knock at the door. Another knock. Oh! Oh my god. Oh my! Oh my! Hi! Hi! Hello? Ma'am? Woman, and she's purple. Oh my god, I want her to break my spine. She can fix me. A flash, small, impossibly bright, cuts through the handle of the door. It soundlessly swings open. A figure stands in the door and immediately you know it's not Sabine. They are taller, sharper, and something in their face glints in the half-light. A dark shape, like a stubby baton, hangs loosely from her hand. Our local sleeper? Good to finally meet you. She steps into the apartment, glancing around with sharp eyes. What, may I ask, are you doing here? She fixes you with a steady, unwavering stare. Waiting for a friend? Of course, a mutual friend of ours, the good doctor. She walks past you into the apartment, glancing around. We set them up here, you know. This place is one of ours. She picks up a glass from the dispenser and inspects it. People always seem to forget who put them where they are. She glances at you. And you suppose you're here to help? Something like that. Good, good. She puts the glass down and turns to face you. I love to meet helpers. We need so many but can't find so few with the right skills. She spins the baton in her fingers by his side, her eyes not leaving yours. We have a problem, you and I. It seems our friend has disappeared, left without even saying goodbye, which means they are in a little trouble now. But it's the kind of trouble that you need help for, so I thought I'd come down here and take a look at their little hidey hole. And here you are. The help. She looks through the detritus on the side. And what a help! A sleeper no less. Which I have to admit is a little surprising. It suggests to me that our friend hasn't been very honest with you either. What do you mean? Well, I'm sorry to report that before we got them settled here, Sabine was working for your owners. She pauses. S&ARP. You blink harder than news, unsure how to take it. Rabia looks away, waiting for a response. Prove it. Happily! She crosses into the next room and you follow silently. She sits at the terminal and touches her baton to one of the access ports. A spark. Then the terminal screen skips. Encrypted folders emptying themselves before your eyes. In the flicker of fires, you see S&ARP letterheads and code forms. Reports laden with medical data marked with the corporate logo like the sigil of some cult. Rabia steps away from the terminal. Look all you want. Some of your files may be even here. The volume of documents is overwhelming, but they seem to be mostly reports on early emulation tests, surveys with sleeper candidates, reams and reams of usage data. If Sabine was an S&ARP employee, why did they help you? Rabia reaches over and places a vial of stabilizer on the desk, breaking your concentration. It shimmers in screen light. It's viscous, clear liquid crystalline within the glass. We will of course keep out the supply. We're more than able to dispense important medicines, even without a doctor. You hold it between your fingers, and for a tiny moment you have the urge to crush this object, for the power it has over you. I'll ask the shield to make those a little cheaper for you. He'll be running the surgery now. Rabia closes the briefcase lab and holds it at her side. We have to retrieve our asset, of course, but I'm sure you understand. Rabia turns her way out. There is no reason for us to be enemies, Sleeper. Come see me. I keep an office nearby. We have good work to do, you and I. Meet me there in a few cycles. Oh my, happily, ma'am. Of course, ma'am. She slips out silently into the corridor. You look around the apartment and feel the fear drain out of your body. You reveal the tightness beneath. Oh my. Woman. Alright. How expensive are they now? 80! Not bad, okay. I mean, it's still pretty expensive, but that's better than spending 100. But oh my, women. And I have 2 normal pills with me, so... I call them normal pills because it's funny that way. Women. I finally have a free. Alright, I got another shipment core. Hey, okay. And I can repair the ambergris. You drop the shipment core onto the galley table with an emphatic bang. Ankita spins around from where she's been poring over some documents on her slate. I got a shit in my butt. What the fuck? Cat! Holy shit, Sleeper! Did you actually land a ship mine? She rushes over and hefts a huge cylinder, turning it back and forth. Well, shit! It might actually work! She smiles what they've ever seen. Where do you get it? Great secret. Keep your secrets. As long as I have a ship mine, I'm happy. And Kita bangs on the galley wall. Get it, Amber? The slipper got you a new ship mine? The sound echoes down the ship passages. You have to admit, being in a small space with Ankita when she's excited is a little intimidating. Ankita puts the ship mine back on the table. I'll start the process of fitting it as soon as I can. I might need your help with some of it. She heads back towards the counter to grab her slate. This isn't the only good news today either. Looks like good karma is finally coming in! She throws the slate onto the table and spins it so you can see the screen. Take a look at this! You see a list of names and numbers. Nothing yet exciting, along with what looks like a transit table. I found them! Thieves? Exactly! Well, the thief, singular. He points at an name on the list. More specifically, Ashton Cade. It was his pass that was used to access Amber and slice the ship mine. I felt he might have been killed or robbed. His pass stolen, but it turns out that he crossed the Founder's Gap in the very next cycle. Founder's Gap? That big rift in the station? You can't cross without the Founder's Ferry. She leans back into her seat. I know some of the crew over at the ferry, old mercs, used to run an outfit I work with. I saw them in the overlook at the animation they saw Ashton crossing. I checked the manifest and there he was. Looks suspicious. He hasn't said a word since the theft. And anyone wanting to hide out might head into the greenway and go to ground, she flexes. He won't get far though. There's some real dogs out there. Only a couple of jetties in the wastes. Going after him? Not yet. First, I want to fit the ship mine. She pauses. But maybe you could help me out. Sure, how? It's like this. I head over there, especially in Amber. He'll spot me a mile off and go underground. He'll find a way to slip the station or he'll bury himself so deep in the waste no one will ever find him. But you, Ashton doesn't know you. All I need is for you to go there and sniff around. Not the commune, not the stacks. We'll have gone to the edges, the margins, the wild places. That's what Ashton likes. You see him? Locate him? Ping me on this. She hands you a cum earpiece. All I need is for you to go there and sniff around. Okay, no, never mind. For some reason, the sniff. Seeing as this is merc work, I'll be happy to give you merc pay. She shifts in her seat. Thing is, I haven't got much left, so how about I tell the boys who were on the ferry to give you a discount? I know it's not much, but once I grab this cow, I'll pay up. 200 Creo. No, nothing less. Oh, shit. I could have paid less. Damn it. Oh, well, whatever. It's done anyway. You made my body spasm when I launched my headphones. You like that? Like when I sniff the microphone? What do you say? Miss your eye. Okay. She gives you a heavy whack on the shoulder. Good, I owe you. She lifts the ship mine onto her shoulder with worrying ease. I'm going to go get this fit into Amber School. Get any info, any sense of where Ashton is hiding, let me know. He goes to turn and then stops. And once again, Slipper, thank you. I appreciate it. Sniff. Sniff. Sniffa. And Kita stomps off into the guts of Amber with the ship mine, leaving you in the galley. You glance around, a sudden nervous energy descending at what is to come. You never thought you'd get work as a mercenary, but then again, it seems the eye is full of surprises. Yippee! Okay, I have one upgrade point, but I cannot do that unless I have 2 of them. So I'm gonna have to grind experience. Where could I possibly go? I need to make some money, I think. Lana! How are you doing? That's good to hear. Alright. Time to... Actually, no, not... They have 3 dice to use. Active scenes? Where? I'm very sleepy. Right, Rabia, I have to talk to her. Ah. As you approach the address Rabia gave you, a heavy hand falls on your shoulder. What's your business here? He forces grips your shoulder, giving a hint of the strength her implant give her. As you turn, you see the same subsidiary eyes as Rabia and Toshiro, glinting like mirrors on her cheeks. Oh, there she is. Hi. 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 Sorry. Yeah, please. The sleeper is here by my invitation. At Rabia's command, the hand immediately loosens. An apologetic look replaces the scowl on Gia's face. Of course, Rabia! I'm sorry! Rabia waves her away. Don't you worry. I appreciate your protective instincts. She smiles at the enforcers. How about you head to the Tumblr? They have a delivery coming and they'll need some help with lifting. Gia nods and walks away. So, sleeper, you came. I'm glad. Was curious. Curious is good. She smiles a tight smile. You have to understand, finding you there in Sabine's unit, I wasn't sure where we stood. There are more than a few people on the station who would rather I was dead. I had to be sure you were one of them. I wish you no harm. I am glad. Rabia begins walking and gestures for you to walk with her. Takes you down a staircase into the bustling walkways of the low end. What do you know about yet again? Nothing. Come on, sleeper. Humor me. I know we have a reputation. People with carts push past, moving crates of supplies around the thin and winding passages. Our reputation is one that implies threat. Is that fair to say? We're framed as aggressors, parasites, criminals. She gestures around the people in the passageway. But when was the last time you saw a lawmaker on the eye? A policeman? Who makes the laws here? Erling did. Indeed. You understand the history then. That is good. But Erling is long dead, sleeper, and his rule were little no more than an optimist manifesto. The eye has changed so much since then. If you had spent your time in the low end, maybe your opinion of us would be different. This is our place, our people. The low end was empty in Erling's time. They didn't need to house thousands, and keeping the yards and the rotunda safe was work enough. No, the low end was reclaimed later, when the refugees started arriving. Rabia meets your eye. The collapse didn't just happen here on the station. When Solheim collapsed, the entire system felt it. Colonies were abandoned. The moons of Ember and Cinder suddenly gained independence overnight. Some took advantage, some tried to hold it together, some fled. The Eye became a refuge, and Erlin, to his credit, extended an open hand to everyone, but many within his organization disagreed. And those new arrivals weren't as simple to corral as they hoped. Rabia leads you through a small market hall, busy with small stalls and traders. Erlin's union was made of workers, administrators, people who were malleable and already organized into hierarchies and networks. The refugees came from different factions and families, who were scared, injured, desperate. Conflict was inevitable. It again is a child of a conflict, a child born out of the need for us to stand up and claim our future, to prove security, strength. People call us a gang, but we are a community. I take my position as lieutenant seriously, and from my birth I have worked to earn it. Rabia catches herself before she raises her voice any further, and you both walk in silence for a while. Among the smells and textures of the low end, you start to wonder if this place could be a home for you too. Where do I come into this? Rabia smiles to herself, and thinks for a moment before she responds. I believe that you understand the importance of a refuge, so I also believe that you wish to help keep this place safe. She exhales quietly. For this reason, I would like you to trust me. I didn't know what Sabine told you about us, but I imagine it was not good. I will be honest with you, Sleeper. I was never comfortable with having Sabine as part of Yadagan. An ex-corporate employee goes against our nature. But our deal was with Yannick. I kept my distance, made sure Sabine had their surgery, kept it supplied. That was all. But I cannot allow people to go back on the promises they have made to us. Yadagan has not lasted this long because of it is a charity. We offer and ask for support, and betrayal will be treated as an attack. Who's Yannick? Yannick is one of the heads of Yadagan. They guide us. He is the newest to be elected. He's an elder. Sabine found something. Please, I don't want to hear their accusations. They only want to escape their debt. They would have said anything. But where are they now to stand behind the claims? You realize that Rabia has led you in a loop, and together you both come back up a staircase to the walkway where you met. You're free to go, Sleeper. I have said what I wish to say. Looks through the windows of the walkway. I will protect this place with my life, as it has protected me. I want to make that clear. Turns back. However, if you too wish to come under its protection, I can help you. Return here if you wish, and there will be tasks for you to complete. You will be able to see Yadagan, to see Lowend, your own eyes, not as the other frame us. As for Sabine, she pauses to consider her words. I will not ask you to betray them, but if they come at you again, consider motivations carefully. With that, Rabia leaves, slipping back into her office while staring out the countless units, each a home, each with a story that make up the low end. Alright. I need my normal pills. Alright. I have to end it. I am so EP. More stuff. Alright. I'm gonna have to end it here, I think, because I'm very tired. I'm sorry. Again, like I said, I have to get up early tomorrow because I'm going to my future apartment and the internet is getting installed and stuff. So I need to be there to supervise. Alright. We did some good progress. I'm happy with it. Very good progress. Alright. Quit game. Alright. Thank you for watching, and I stream every Saturday, Sunday, and Monday after 9 p.m. Central Europe time. And yeah, that's all I have to say. I'm a bit tired. I'm gonna see if I can rate someone. Emily Pyro is playing Pokemon Black and White. I'm gonna rate her right now. And you should go see her stream because she's cool. And you should watch her. Alright, bye bye!